All right, we are up and running for our next game, a double-header action. 2019 Silo Baseball Tournament showcases #1 rated Dale in Class 2A, #2 rated Silo, #3 rated Wright City, and then also the #1 rated team in Class B, the Red Oak Eagles. We have final scores from earlier action. Tuska defeated Crowder 6-4. Tuska likewise defeated Soper 9-4. Tupelo defeated Stonewall 3-0, and then Red Oak fell to Dale in a 2-1 game. So we should be good to go here in about, I would guesstimate about 15 minutes, give or take. Teams are pretty much ready to go. Only difference is Wright City has started some conditioning line drills. Mainly Silo is on the field cleaning up, getting it ready for the game, of course, being the host team. So we will keep you updated on an exact time. We're working on getting the stream done over seamless, so hopefully we didn't mess up the ending there of the Dale and Red Oak game. Having a little bit of glitch tonight with the overcast nature of all the thunderstorms that were around earlier. So we're doing our best to get it back up and not have any drop coverage for you.
to hit. You ought to be loose. You play catch for an hour. Let's go. Two line. You want this, coach? You want to hit ground balls? Whatever's easier with that bat. I can fly balls pretty easy with this. Let's go. Ground balls down there, guys. Ground balls with me.
I'm streaming the game just to let you guys know. Everything you say is going to be broadcast.
Hit it.
Brian.
Catch one's got one. Got one, let's go.
You need the dugout over here. Or I should say the mound. All right, so Wright City is basically doing field drills. We're doing some ground up, fly out. So both teams are now basically into usually a 15-minute protocol drill. And then after that, we should have a start at approximately about 8:35, give or take. We'll keep the stream up as long as we don't have any rain. Should be good to go. We are now an hour and 24 minutes behind schedule. But anybody that follows fall baseball knows that short of building indoor arenas, this is pretty much the way it is 7 days a week. Our matchup here tonight features defending state champions in spring for Class A with the Wright City Lumberjacks, and then in Class 2A, the Silo Rebels. Silo is also looking to do a fall repeat three-peat. They've already won 2 springs in a row. Their 63-game win streak was snapped last Saturday in Latta. Dale defeated them 3-2. They dropped another game midweek to Crowder and then have won 2 straight here hosting their tournament, playing yesterday in the original tie-in game and then basically setting up this game between Silo and Wright City on the winner's side of the bracket. Winner will face the Dale Pirates tomorrow for first place. The loser will slot to play Red Oak for third place, and then Tusca and Tupelo will meet for the 5th place consolation game tomorrow. Weather permitting, there will only be 3 games, not 4, as is the case in Day 1 and Day 2 qualifying action for the 2019 Silo Rebels Baseball Tournament. All right, starting lineups have been announced. We are close to a toss-out. Silo will be the home team, is my understanding, as the host, but we may have a flip that script here in a second. I will try our best to let you know. I believe we are still on now for a 8:35 toss-out start, but perhaps we can get a little bit quicker. Alrighty, so your home team, Silo Rebels, will be the host home team and the official home team on the scoreboard. So they will bat last. We will be now underway here in just about a minute. So my calculation was pretty accurate. I believe we're going to be on target for an 8:35 start. That's pretty dang good. I don't care what anybody says. And we should be good to go here in a battle of Class 2A/A powerhouses. In fall, all the big boys are in Class A, and this tournament showcases some of the best. The Dale Pirates, Silo Rebels, Tuska Tigers, Stonewall Longhorns. We also have basically just a murderer's row of other teams to challenge and fight for. Red Oak from Class B as well. Yeah, defending state champions in spring ball for Class A in Wright City, their first ever. Class 2A for Silo, their 17th state title since 2002. The Rebels are going for a fall three-peat. So hopefully we will be good to go here, and the game will be underway. All right, first pitch is on its way, and it is a strike. 0-1 count. All right, 3-2 full count. All right, that'll be a leadoff runner for the Jacks. And a pop foul along the wall of the dugout. That will have a bunt foul that the pitcher just about snagged. Boy, he was moving on. So the pitcher does get to it. So we have one down here in the top of the first. It's a good thing that ball was wild, because it is going to allow Wright City to get a stolen base. Otherwise, he would have been. All right, nice shot there to the second baseman. I'm sorry, the shortstop. So we'll have a 6-3 ground out. Runner advances to third base for an effective sac ground out. Rebels are throwing some heat now. We've got a 1-2 count. Whatever the catcher said has resonated with the pitcher, because after the little brief meeting, he has had back-to-back strikes, and they have been heaters both. All right, so we should have a fly out to right field. We do. So that'll take us to the bottom. Sorry for the camera bouncing. We're over here in the pitching dugout, and it's not even and level. So we'll have a 4-up, 3-down inning for the Lumberjacks. We'll head at the bottom of the first inning. Score remains Silo 0, Wright City 0. Prep Nation TV doubleheader game of the day. District assignments were announced today for Class B, District 1 through 16. Red Oak, Panola, and Stringtown. District 2, Lokiva, Sickle, Seaman, and Verdon. District 3, Leedy, Mulhall, Orlando, and Kearney. District 4, Varnum, Calvin, and Butner. District 5, Visay, Cimarron, and Schindler. District 6, Whitesboro, Smithville, and Buffalo Valley. District 7, Asher, Mill Creek, and Milburn. District 8, Hammond, Chattanooga, and Big Pasture. District 9, LaFleur, Kiowa, and Battius. District 10, Oilton, Payden, and Earlsboro. District 11, Tupelo, Wapanucka, and Coleman. District 12, McCurtain, Bocoshi, and Braggs. District 13, Cameron, Moss, and Quinta. District 14, Duke, Sentinel, Turner, and Olusti, Eldorado. District 15, Granite, Calumet, Blair, and Dover. And District 16, Boswell, New Lima, Achille, and Caney. Oops, sorry, camera was out of focus there. All right, we'll have a pop-up along the foul line. All right, okay, call is a 5-3. I don't think about that. May have been a 6 or ground out. But anyway, nonetheless, 1 down. Woo. That is a rocket, so Silo will have a solid single, so a runner on first. So each team has had 1 runner on. All right, that will fall for a back-to-back single. Silo will hold them on first and second. So 1 down here in the bottom of the first. Rebels threatening to score. All right, another hard shot. That one will fall in for an RBI single. Silo will have a 1-0 lead. I'll take that back, an RBI double. 1-0 lead for the Rebels.
Reads on the line.
Seems to be a popular spot for Silo to hit the ball. They have had about 4 or 5 over there on that side of the fence. All right, a dinger out to left field, so we will have 2 runs score. Whoop, I take that back. 1 run score makes it a 2-0 game. So an RBI double and an RBI single back-to-back for the Rebels. All right, stolen base for Silo. We were updating on our Twitter feed, so I didn't get a chance to spin the camera over. He was in safe without a throw. A little bobble by the catcher, but more importantly, he was trying to protect the backdrop so the ball didn't get loose. It was a little bit low in the dirt. All right, he shows check swing, throws down a soft bunt. It's going to be called foul, so he'll have to come back. In for a strike, 1-1 on the pitch count. All right, pop foul, that'll stay infield, should go to the second baseman. He'll call him off. So we head to the top of the second. Your score is now Silo 2, Wright City 0. We'll pause for an update and then release the Class A Fall District standings. All right, so district assignments for Class A, starting with District 1, will be Silo, Soper, and Fort Townsend. District 2, Dale, Agra, and Frontier. District 3, Roth, Vanos, and Geronimo. District 4, Fort Cobb, Broxton, Arapahoe, Butler, and Hydro, Eakley. District 5, Rattan, Clayton, Moyers, and Haleyville, Pittsburgh. District 6, Oaktahaw, Ripley, and OK. District 7, Bing, Glencoe, and Winnett, Macomb. District 8, Calera, Rock Creek, and Colbert. District 9, Wright City, Bennington, and Hayworth. District 10, Fletcher, Ninnekah, and Riverside. District 11, Canute, Fargo Gage, Sports Supply, Arnett, all one school. Vinger-Oni. District 12, Latta, Santa Fe South, and Indianola. District 13, Amber Pocasset, Okarche, Union City, and Drummond. District 14, Stonewall, Preston, and Stewart. District 15, Navajo, Cheyenne, Radon, Sterling, and Eric Sweetwater. And District 16, Tuska, Worcester, Crowder, and Howe. All right, check swing. Another late swing, that'll make it a full count. Check swing, and he goes. Strikeout is the call. One thing, if you're going to lay those out, you better touch something. Nice hack there. We'll have a 2-2 pitch count. Whew. That'll go. Wright City has a runner on here in the top of the second. Nice single there for the Jacks. See if they can get on the scoreboard. One 0 pitch, one down here, top of the second. Wright City's looking to get on the board after a nice bottom first for Silo. They had an RBI double and an RBI single. Full count, 3-2 is the pitch. All right, foul tip keeps the batter alive. Walk will load the bases, so Wright City is on the verge of getting a score. See if they can knock this game up. All right, we will have a pitching change for the Rebels. So bases loaded. Back-to-back walks after a strikeout starting the inning, and then a single for Wright City.
Go, Kyler.
I always do my best to give people updates throughout the game, even though we're covering baseball today. Normally I would be covering football, but a situation where you have a number one match, that number two, number three, you can't beat that. In 6A1 action, Stillwater all over Norman North, 48-7. Westmore, 43-7 over Southmore. Those games in the third quarter. An upset alert. Number two, Owasso leads number one, Broken Arrows, 28-17 heading into the fourth quarter. Mustang is up likewise on Edmond Santa Fe, 17-7. Edmond Memorial and Edmond North knotted up in a 14-14 tie. The Backyard Bowl shows basically a 28-20 lead for Union over Jinx. Union comes into the game 0-2. Jinx 1-1, coming off probably their worst loss in school history last week to Bigsby. Putnam City North slaughtering Putnam City West 61-0. Likewise, Norman 35-0 over Deer Creek. Final from last night's action, Moore 49-35 over Yukon. In 6-2A action, or 6A2, Muskogee Midwest City tied up 12-12 starting the fourth quarter. Norman has now gone up 42-0 over Deer Creek, still in the third quarter. Carl Albert all over Del City, 42-12. Lawton has taken a 29-21 lead over Lawton MacArthur. Ponca City up 10-7 over Guthrie. That would be a big upset for the night. Sapulpa is leading Claremore 35-24 in the third quarter. Sand Springs 35-0 over Putnam City. Bartlesville 14-7 over Collinsville. Bentonville has the lead over Booker T. Washington 14-6. And a final from last night, Choctaw 50-25 over Lawton Eisenhower. 1-2 pitch count here. All right, got a meeting here at the mound, so we'll do 5A scores. Ardmore up on Durant 14-2. Oologah leads Skytook 21-17. Bishop McGinnis 28-14 over Bishop Kelly. Tulsa Edison 48-0 Tulsa Memorial. Pryor is up on Wagner, upset alert there, 34-28. Woodward 28-20 over Elk City. Piedmont is up 21-19 over Weatherford, upset alert in that game. Tulsa Central 7-0 Stillwell. Tahlequah 9-7 over Coweta. Poto over McAllister 21-3. Glenpool 20-7 over Catoosa. Okmulgee 12-8. Will Rogers. Duncan leads Elgin 17-14. Noble 28-17 over Ada, third quarter. And victories from last night: Northwest Classen 21-zip over Putnam Heights Academy. And then Wewoka defeated Ada JV. So we have updates through Class 5A. Strikeout here, taking it 2 down. Jackson needing to get some runs on the board. They trail number 2 Silo 2-zip. All right, so a strikeout will do it. The Jack Strand 3. We will head to the bottom of the second inning. Silo continues to lead 2-0. Your Prep Nation doubleheader game of the day. More updates from Class 4A football. Tuttle leads Plainview 28-13. Tecumseh and Seminole knotted up 21-21. Sequoia Tahlequah 21-14 over Miami. Bethel 33-7 McLeod. Lone Grove 14-0 over Medill. Bethany leads Chisholm 26-13. Heritage Hall starting the fourth quarter 27-7 over Clinton. Bristow has a 42-29 lead over Savannah. Hera is getting clobbered by Chickasha 30-0 in the third quarter. Berry Hill leads Fort Gibson 20-13. Blanchard has a 13-0 lead over Anadarko starting the fourth quarter. Cleveland Manford 13-13. Roland leads Muldrow 14-12. Stigler over Salisaw 40-6. Marlowe over Cache 17-7 in the fourth quarter. That is an upset alert. Chakota 35-21 over Hilldale. Grove 21-14 Jay. Cushing and Perkins in a 14-14 tie. In games from last night's action, Tulsa Central defeated Tulsa McLean 14-0. A games. Beggs 56-8 over Tulsa Webster. Blackwell 55-0 over Newkirk. Sulphur leads Davis 37-14. Verdigris over Victory Christian 72-13 in the third quarter. Wow. Looking for their first win on the season. John Marshall is clubbing Capitol Hill 60-zip. Heritage Hall has extended their lead over Clinton now to 34-7. Stigler likewise has padded their lead against Salisaw 47-6. We have the final score: Mount St. Mary 50-16 over Crooked Oak. Bethel up on McLeod 33-7. Ida Bell leads Hugo 19-14. Washington all over Purcell 31-8 in the third quarter. Veneta over Nowata 56-14. Lincoln Christian up on Vian 25-18. Jones up on Pauls Valley 42-7. Lindsay over Bridge Creek 35-zip. Kingfisher 42-zip over Hennessy. And from last night's action, Adair 76-19 over Locust Grove. Right. We'll have a shot over. That is going to fall into the worst possible spot. So we will have a stand-up double for the Rebels. Perfectly timed shot over in right field, just outside the grasp of the defender.
Hey, boy, Juice!
All right, wild throw allows the Rebels to not only get a third strike base on ball, but a double. So Silo now has runners on the corners and another stolen base, and nobody on base will lead to a second stolen base. So just like that, runners on second and third. Major miscommunication gap with Wright City. They had nobody shortstop or second baseman over on second. Center fielder literally had to run in to take a fake throw. All of that started on a perfectly timed double on the right field fence, and then just hustling on a third strike. We've seen it twice tonight where somebody literally would have been out had they just lollygagged around, and instead we've got runners now on second and third for Silo. They are fully in command here. Lawton has extended their lead over Lawton Mac to 36-21, another touchdown. Class 2A updates, Kansas 46-0 over Ketchum. Okima 44-6, Hulbert. Meeker Perry tied 28-28. Holland Hall leads Cassidy 21-3. Sulphur is now over Davis 43-14. Valiant 36-0 over Tishomingo. Panama 21-7, Heathner. Allen 26-13, Stratford. Ringling 26-13, Dixon. Spiro 33-14, Hartshorn. Metro Christian over Oklahoma Christian School 47-8. Little Axe 30-20 over U.S. Grant. Colcord leads Westfield 22-21. Quapaw over Wyandotte 20-0. Elmore City 27-zip over Marietta. Washington is holding their lead 31-8 over Purcell. Hilton 6-3 Comanche in the third quarter. Henrietta up 32-26 on Warner. Stroud up 22-8 on Prague. And Central Sallisaw leads Pecola 41-20 with a final from last night's action. Bonita defeating Nowata 56-14. And so that is officially called a ball. We'll have a 2-2 pitch count. Runners remain on third and second. Foul tip keeps it alive, 2-2. This game has already been basically exceptionally long, and we are not even through 2 innings. Whoop, foul ball, just about took somebody's arm off over there. If you ever tried to backhand that, better hope they got a front hand on it. Sounded like that one hurt. Virtually the same exact spot. This time it almost hits one of the parents. So full count remains 3-2, 1 down here. I'm sorry, no outs actually in the bottom of the second for Silo. end up being your play of the game, folks. It is a 3-run blast over the wall. That makes it a 5-0 Silo Rebel lead. And just like that, folks, the game just got blown wide open. Wow, error at the, let's see here, at the 6th spot. So instead of a perfunctory out, another runner on for the Rebels. All right, stolen base with the wild throw, so Silo will be in unopposed. I guess I should say not contested, but nonetheless, the Rebels are rolling toward a scintillating rematch tomorrow with Dale. I know that the natives couldn't have scripted it any better to get payback and revenge. Dale defeated Latta 3-2 last Saturday Dale defeated Silo 3-2 last Saturday at the Latta tournament to win first, snap their 63-game win streak. Silo's looking to return the favor tomorrow in a potential championship game here at the Silo tournament. Oh boy. We have got our second dinger in back-to-back scenarios. We now have a 7-0 shellacking, and the Silo Rebels are rolling toward a one-rule victory.
Hey, Blue. Slow 10-8.
All right, so obviously a pitching change. I bet you they wish they had had that back a touchdown ago. So we have a 7-0 blowout brewing right now. Championship game is looking to be all but a certainty, which will feature a rematch between number 1 and number 2 Dale and Silo, and then most likely Wright City taking on Red Oak tomorrow. For third place, Tusca and Tupelo will meet for the 5th place consolation game at approximately 11 a.m. The schedule tomorrow is supposed to be 5th at 11, 3rd at 1, championship game at 3, If it holds true to form and there's no rainouts, you should be looking at a championship game toss-out tomorrow closer to 3:30 or 3:45. Unless there's a run rule. All right, getting back to football updates in Class A. Hobart and Apache in a good one, 42-34. Hobart looking to get their first win of the season. Another fielding error for Wright City. They should already have 2 outs here, and instead they've got a 0. Fairview over Sayre, 26-12. Colcord again defeated Westville 28-21. Okema defeats Hobart 44-6. Savannah defeats Liberty 22-0. Rejoice Christian defeats Kiefer 54-12. Ringling now up over Dixon 33-13. Watonga leads Alva 22-16. Stratford and Allen in a tight game. Allen leads 26-20. Mangum up 32-14 on Walters. Oklahoma Bible leads Booker 48-12. Rush Springs defeats Cordell 12-0 to go to 2-0. Congratulations to the Redskins. Thomas leads Hinton 26-21. Frederick over Wynnewood 33-20. Stroud now up on Prague 30-8. Mounds continues to lead Gore 21-6. Barnesdale defeats Drumright 59-0. Kansas all over Ketchum 46-0. Moreland defeats Merritt 20-zip. Hooker likewise coasting over Clayton 53-7. Christian Heritage looking to improve to 3-0 on the season, up 52-14 on Wellston. Nico defeats Crossing Christian to continue a very dominant defensive team. 2-0 start to the season. Congratulations to the Bulldogs. Afton up on Classen SAS 28-0. Pawhuska leads Woodland 63-zip. And Texhoma defeats Trinidad 56-0. All right, infield pop-up goes foul. All right, another stolen base for the Rebels. Well, they'll have to go back. It is officially called a dead ball. All right, football updates in Class B. Wilson is leading Thackerville 40-6. Prue over DC Lamont 62-26. Velma over Empire 34-18 in the fourth quarter. Sharon Mutual over Wacoma 60-16. Buffalo 54-8 over Canton. Final score: Walika 38-28 over Gans. Arcoma leads Weber's Falls 22-0. Laverne, big winner over Garber tonight, 74-28. Shattuck doing their thing in a showdown between teams that absolutely spanked defending Class C champion Tipton in back-to-back weeks. They lead Burns Flat Dale City 46-16. Ringwood 32-6 over Covington Douglas. Dewar defeats Caddo 54-6. The Ringwood score is a final update as well. Sealing defeats Pioneer 48-6. Cherokee defeats Winoka 20-12. Summit Christian all over Wesleyan Christian 46-14 in the fourth quarter. Southwest Covenant up on Strother 26-14. Keota defeats Oaks 38-0. Mountain View Godiva leads Cyril 32-20. Regent Prep annihilates DePue 48-0. Bray Doyle defeats Paoli 48-0. Congratulations to the Donkeys. Snyder 26-0 over Fox in the fourth quarter. Warwick defeats Granfield 64-zip. Boise City over Turpin 26-20 in the fourth. Alex crushes Central Marlowe 55-8. Timberlake likewise defeats Hillsdale 52-6. Davenport just absolutely obliterates Wetumpka 54-8. Would have been very, very surprised. I really thought that'd be a competitive game, especially with Davenport coming off a loss last week. But nonetheless, as they say, that's why they're playing. Canadian 52-6 winner over Case Springs. Midway defeats Quorum 48-0. Final score. All right, and final updates for Class C. Sharon Mutual defeats Guacoma 66-16. And another stolen base for the Rebels. They go from first to second, second to third. Balco leads O'Keene 52-20 late in the fourth quarter. Tyrone defeats Beaver 46-0. Pond Creek Hunter defeats Medford 50-0. Graham Dustin defeats Clinton 54-6. Last night we had a forfeit final that was posted today, technically foil 2-0 over Blue Jacket. Midway again defeats Quorum 48-0, so that completes updates for classes 6A1 down through C. All right, check swing there.
Come on! What are you doing? Hit with two, let's go. You got to touch it.
At ball one hops. So Silo holds court. Base is loaded. Parfait, the cherry, the ice cream, and any other topping you care to add on it. Silo gets a 2 RBI double after a 2 RBI home run and a 3 RBI home run. They have put 7 runs up here in the bottom of the second inning, and they're still not done. And that's going to put 2 more on the board. Let's call it 10-0. They'll hold him at third, being conservative. So we have a RBI single. As I was posting the update, which happened to me earlier on the double home runs. Well, anybody that was expecting the sudden demise of the Silo Rebel dynasty is going to be in for a rude awakening. That's going to score another run, so now we have an 11-0 game, and we are literally like probably to the point now to where we might even want to just tap out. I think we'll be pulling our coverage. We'll give Wright City the courtesy of finishing the inning here, but Silo obviously is rolling toward a massive victory here tonight. That'll set up a championship game rematch next week, and we should be able to get some real setting now on the top teams that look to be the favorites for Class A. I think you have to really say that the winner of Silo and Dale tomorrow is your legitimate number one. Loser could be number two, slotted by them probably Raw, Fort Cobb, Broxton. And then I still think this Wright City team is exceptionally good. Rattan is exceptionally good. Been a rough couple of games for Okaha and Fletcher, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them and possibly Amber Pocasset as well as your state quarterfinalists. But I've been wrong once or twice before. All right, so mercifully we get a strikeout there. People who follow Prep Nation TV, I think you would find that we cover all teams. We do our best to do a great job. We try to do things that other places just don't do and aren't doing. Boy, I have missed it the last two nights on games of the night. Last night I really thought that Adair and Locust Grove would be a good game. Adair jumps out to a 60-0 lead. I don't think we're anywhere close to that point now, but 76-19 final score. We've got an 11-0 score here. At least the Dale Red Oak game was exceptional, so I stand by my original assessment, at least on today's game. We'll do our best to get more competitive games next week for the Thursday and Friday games of the day. Rest of baseball and softball season, we will be doing it for softball and baseball on Saturdays as needed. For a stolen base, he is in safe. Wild pitch, 12-0 lead for the Rebels. I can honestly say that this is the first game that we have covered that the scoreboard has had to reset the score from 10 runs scored in the inning back to 0. All right, inning comes to a masterful and merciful conclusion. We'll have a tag out there. That will wrap up our coverage for the night. We'll resume tomorrow. Thank you for following. Silo on their way to punching their ticket for the championship game tomorrow, 12-0 over Wright City. Top of the third coming up.